Well, hello there, and how are you? I've already prepped my face with this Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Mentholated Iced pre-shave stick right there. And my razor is going to be this. It is an ever-ready razor, kind of a shovel head type, I think, a travel razor, which came in this little case here. It's a little bit worse for wear, but it's old. And a neighbor lady gave me this and a keen cutter razor, the blades of which I can't seem to get to work, so I'm going to use this today. And this has kind of a counterintuitive cap on it. That is to say that it opens like that, and the blade's in there. There's a gem razor blade, I should say, that will be on its second use in there. And that opens like so and closes like so. My soap, it's going to be a sample of this Tallow Steel Maya shaving soap right there. I've lathered, I've lathered in this copper Captain's Choice shaving bowl, and my brush is going to be this Semogue 1250 boar brush. So, got quite a bit of lather here. Let me try to get my face lathered. And I hope you're all doing well out there. Excuse me just a moment. I want to go get something. I'll be right back. Okay, I had this in the microwave. It's a shaving mug. I put some hot water in there just so I can kind of re-moisten the tips of the brush here with the lather on it. Just the least little bit, not much. Here we go. Let's see. I've got about 2 days worth of growth today. I've been getting such close shaves with safety razors that I occasionally skip a day of shaving. I hope that will be all right. We'll get started for our first pass here, which will be with the grain. Let me wet the razor. And here we go. Second time using this razor, second time using the blade. And I'm going to be kind of careful this time. I'm going to use a lighter touch because this blade kind of bit me the first time. I'll go on down here. Before I rinse the razor, I'll go on down here and do this half of my face, my chin, or my neck, I should say. Now I'll go ahead and rinse the razor. I was hearing audio feedback already. You can hear that, I'm sure. And I'll go on down here on the neck. And I'll rinse again. And let's see. Excuse me, I'll go ahead and do under the lip here. All right. I'll just go ahead and do above the lip too. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lather my face off camera for a second pass across the grain. Okay, this soap has kind of an earthy scent to it. I don't have much. In fact, there's barely any left in here, but there was just a smidgen. Yeah, I was smelling more of, well, I don't know if this pre-shave is supposed to have a scent, but I think it might have, well, let's see. I don't know if it's got any eucalyptus in it, but I felt like I was smelling something like that more than I was the soap itself. So, so far I'm not getting a lot of scent off this soap. Of course, this is just a sample which I've had for a while and haven't used. So maybe a 1 out of 10 scent strength on this Maya shaving soap from Tallow and Steel. But so far so good. Let me go ahead and go across the grain here. I'm not getting a great lather this time. And I lathered for over a minute off camera. That is to say, when I first lathered the brush, I did. I'm getting good slickness here. Decent slickness at least. I'll go ahead and go over here. Sometimes I rinse, well usually I rinse a single blade razor more often, but I don't want to do too much rinsing for the sake of time and for editing this video. I hope I'm not rushing this too much, but it's a fairly comfortable shave so far, considering that this razor can bite me. Now, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and go to the neck here and use the opposite hand for this side. My non-dominant hand here. Hope you're all having, or had, a good week out there. It's almost Sunday now, almost the beginning of a new week as far as the calendar goes. I'm surprised at how sharp these gem blades can be. I think this might be a newer one. I don't know. It's either a newer one or it could be a new old stock blade. I'll go ahead and switch over to the other side here. I can feel the blade trying to bite me along my jawline there. I've got to be careful. This razor and blade combination is very aggressive for one of these type of razors, I find. Okay, now I'll rinse and I'll get the rest of this. Okay. As far as weepers and bleeders go, I'm hoping for the rest of this shave to be as uneventful as the first part of it. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this before I do above my lip here. Okay. I do usually, like I said, I usually rinse more often than I have been here. I sort of have some trouble spots above the lip, so I wanted a clean blade for that. But I will return. I will come back freshly lathered again, I hope. Lather, excuse me, the lather on that second pass wasn't too good, but I'll try to make it better for the third pass, and we'll go against the grain. I lathered a little bit more in the bowl and got, well, somewhat better lather, I thought. Translating it from the brush to the face is not always easy. Depending on the soap, the brush, and whatever other variables there may be, but that's a little better anyway. We'll do pass number 3 against the grain. I'll start on my neck this time. Oh, I did buzz and shave my head, but it's the hair is starting to grow back in, what there is of it. I don't have a lot of hair on my head to begin with. Now I may not shave my head again until springtime because it's getting awfully cold here. Excuse me. Now I'm going to rinse again and get to the face. I guess I don't have a lot to say in this shave. I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the shave. So far, this is just kind of just an average shave, nothing really to write home about. Still better than I would get with a cartridge or a disposable. I'll go ahead on over here, even though I haven't rinsed the razor. I can see there's a little blood on there. I have evidently gotten a weeper somewhere along the line, probably right there. I might have reopened one from the other day. Okay. I was just kind of looking here. Not too bad, but I know I got a little weeper under there somewhere. I must be at the bottom of my personality. I don't have a lot to say right now. Okay, well, that's about it. It's going to be pickup time here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back for that. Okay, here's the crazy magical clock letting us know that it's pickup time, everybody. Thank you, magical clock. And I sort of went back to the bowl here and tried to get that a little fluffier, but I don't know. This soap, but I don't always do well with samples of soap. Samples, for some reason, with me, don't always work as well as the actual tub of soap. But so far, this soap seems thirsty, and, well, let me... I'm not getting a lot of scent, just sort of a mild, earthy scent from the soap. But anyway, we'll do pickups here. And I'm not going to go too crazy, I hope, chasing BBS this time. Especially since this blade and razor combination seem to bite me. I know I got some trouble spots under the ears and so forth, along the jawline. I'm going to go ahead and rinse. See how bad these trouble spots are. Not too bad, but then again, I don't want to go too crazy chasing the BBS this time. I'd say what I've got here so far, without going too crazy, is more than a passable shave. It's a darn fine shave, but I don't think I could call it BBS, not this time anyway. But that's all I'm going to do, because I don't want to irritate my face and my neck too much, especially the neck there. So I'll come right back. I'll rinse my face, the razor, the brush, the bowl, and so forth. I'll dry off with Mr. Towel, then I'll begin some recaps, and I'll put the finishing touches on the shave here. Say hello to our good friend Mr. Towel. Oh man. Oh. Ah, it feels good. All right. Feels nice. I began off camera. I prepped my face with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Mentholated Ice, Scentless Pre-Shave Soap, and Lather Booster Travel Stick. Right there. And my razor has been this, it's an ever-ready single-edge razor with the counterintuitive way to open it. You press that and that swings down like that. All my other ever-ready or gem razors, if they open that way instead of this way. And in there was a gem blade on its second use. My soap has been this sample of Maya. It's from Tallow Steel Maya shaving soap, right there. And my brush has been this Semogue 1250 boar brush, and I lathered in the copper, the lighter of the two copper shaving bowls from Captain's Choice. And I had scraped what was left of the soap in here and put it back in the sample, little sample tub there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to use some of this Robert's Rose Water here. Put that on next. Now let me shake this up just a little bit. I don't know that it needs shaken up. And there's no restrictor on there, so be careful if you get some of this. Pour a little bit. That's more than I need in my hand there. I'll get that going on my hands. No alcohol in this. It's a toner, not an astringent. It has a very nice light rose scent to it. Nothing that would probably be strong enough to clash with anything. And I'll recap that and show it to you again. That's the Robert's Rose Water from Italy. And next I'm going to apply some of the Pinaud Clubman Special Reserve. I'm running out of that. I'm going to need to get more. I really like this. It's Special Reserve Aftershave Cologne, it says there in the fine print. And, well, I'll shake this up too. As if it needs it, I don't know. If it needs to be shaken. But this does have a restrictor on it. And put a little bit of that in my hand. Set that aside. Get it going in my hands, a little on the wrists, temples, behind the ear, back of the neck a little bit. And there's some alcohol in that, so there's some sting, but that just means it's doing its job. And it smells really nice. I'll recap that and show it to you again. That is the Pinaud Clubman Special Reserve Aftershave Cologne. And finally, don't have enough room here to set everything down, it seems like, but I need to get some shelving in this bathroom. But I'm going to use the Nivea Men Original Replenishing Post-Shave Balm to finish up here. This shave was not one of my best. I've had worse shaves, but I'm not too impressed with this one. But it is more than passable, so I'm pleased with that at any rate. When you shave traditionally with a safety razor, or a straight razor, or a shavette, I would say almost always you're going to get probably way more than a passable shave. Whoa. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm going to even put some on my knees. I've got so much left over. I'm wearing shorts here, so yeah, they only photograph me from the waist up like Elvis. Anyway, thank you to our cameraman Igor over there, right? Finally, there's that again, the Nivea Men Original Post-Shave Balm. That's it for this time, folks. Thank you, take care of yourselves, and bye for now. Peace out.